good morning, good morning. Waking up with a very weird message today. It's yeah, Taurus energy here. We got Uranus. We got 12. Now, when I pull these energies at the beginning, it doesn't mean this reading is for Taurus. It means it has the energies of Taurus, right? So what you should be doing with that is like taking and seeing where Taurus is in your house, or what house Taurus is in your chart, rather. Don't feel bad if you don't know that stuff. I never memorized my chart besides like 4 or 5 planet placements, which everybody should know a basic outline for themselves, right? So I'm a triple fire sign, is what I like to say, because I'm a Aries sun, a Leo rising, and a Sagittarius moon. My Pisces is in Venus. I have my Mars and Mercury in Scorpio retrograde, and Pluto, I believe. We got a masculine energy here. Something about to take flight. The intuition and the star. There's a lot of calculation and a lot of intuition being put into this, right? There's some rings of communication that are getting ready to be cut off, right? There's some sort of weird game being played here that I'm not sure. It's such a strange energy that I'm picking up on. I've been trying to find a way to say it. It's kind of like there's some sort of game being played, right? Right? And a lot of people are playing this game. It's like this friends with benefits shit, right? And it's the objective of certain people to get other people into this loop, right? Or at least get other people to lower their standards to it. It's like a game, right? Something somebody's afraid of, maybe. Unrequited love. Yeah. It's this toxic game now that everybody's scared of. It's like people lure you into these things, and it's like you find out it's all a game. I mean, of course, all of us kind of picked up some of that programming, right? If anybody who watched romantic comedies when you were younger, right, and all those teeny bop films that we grew up in, what is that one with the chick? She's the artist with the glasses that gets made over and they make her prom queen. I get there was a bitterness to this unrequited love, though. Because that's the energy I was picking up on. It was someone was supposed to seduce another person, right? And they wanted to keep the other affairs a secret, right? Because it made it more exciting to keep things secret. I don't know. It was just some weird petty energy to knock somebody down a peg. Definitely got a very strong energy of a feminine here. We got today for tomorrow. I'll show you, right? Today for tomorrow. Someone who's been trading today for tomorrow. They're facing a lot of atonement right now, right? There's some sort of bride in the cage energy here, trapped by promises, false promises, right? You got the Queen of the World energy here. It's like what this person is in a space now, because it's like in the middle. They're in a space now, it's like wherever they are, at least they're queen of this world, right? I get that they feel very, very vulnerable right now. There's definitely been a hit to their pride, right? And you got this colorless angel right now, right? While they're dealing with all of this. This is a lot of shadow work that this person is going through. I mean, I just pick up the strong energy of they won but they lost at the same time here, right? Whatever the petty energy was, right? This was part of their emergence, right? Whatever this petty energy was, whatever this game was. I hope I'm keeping this on track right for y'all. Right? Whatever this petty game energy was, right? The female instigator, right? The petty shit she did. It came back, right? They thought they were so smart. They thought they could, like, I don't know what they were trying to achieve, right? They were, like I said, I feel like initially they were trying to integrate someone into this group cluster energy. Then when this person they didn't fold in. They didn't fold in. They stood their ground, right? And they stood for stuff, right? It's anything, right? It's like what this person actually had values, right? What, right? Commune with spirit. Harmony. I get like this person didn't cause, well, they didn't cause a lot of chaos, but, or they seemed like they would be so harmonious, but at the same time, it was like this person stood on their spiritual grounds, right? And I get like the fact that this person was able to see the game at play proved that this person could commune with spirit, and that evolved the thinking of everybody involved in this, right? Gaia nurturing energy. Let's see what's going on with this. I just pick up with the timelines that I've been having too. It's like that the masculine involved with this learned a lot of shit as well, right? And you encounter someone who didn't fall into line with the rest of the pack. They didn't fall for all the tricks, all the bullshit. This person ended up being genuine to who they were, and I feel like it kind of shocked everybody. See, I pick up on those energies of like this person learned a lot of lessons in 2022. Like, I know you could be mad at them for this petty shit that they started, right? So the timeline that I picked up on is this person They set all this petty shit in motion, man. They wanted someone to fall into a game. They wanted someone to get played by somebody the way they got played by that person. Like they leaned into it. They were like, screw it. They felt this petty competition energy and they wanted this other person to get dominated by this game. Pretty much they're like, fuck it, I lost this game or I fucked this game up or you're not gonna get what I could have had that I messed up. So I want, yeah, you to fall into this game. I said, I believe what happened when that energy was happening, right? There was a rite of passage here, right? There was definitely a message here, right? Fallen from heaven. Somebody's energy that they were projecting, right? Now, like, this is a team building card here, right? The done death to us part, right? It's about those unbreakable bonds of, love, family, and friendship, right? They're still defending one's valor, right? And I believe that that's what kind of triggered this King of Swords, right? King of Swords was the one who was in charge of manipulating the game the most, right? They were the one that ropes most of the people in, I get, right? That's the energy I'm picking up on. Or they even lure people in, stuff like that, right? But there was definitely a message, a rite of passage, in letting something of some cycle of this die on this energy. This triggered people to want more than what was being offered here, right? I guess he looks hopefully off at the light. Someone chose peace, right, over sorrow. The decision, somebody chose peace over sorrow and somebody chose to remain in these third party situations, right? Either way, right? Because believe it or not, you're in karmic contracts with your karmic, people that you deal with. They're meant to learn from you as much as you learn from them. And I just get this strong energy of whichever one of you resonates with this story, whether you're the one that fell into the petty energy or you're the one that was forced to endure dealing with this clusterfuck of a situation, right? There was a decision made for peace, right? And there's been a lot of thinking back about this third party situation. There's a lot of realization that was like, what? It was a freaking pipe dream. There's no way those energies were ever going to all get along for very long, right? And there's a victory in realizing that, right? And it's very empowering. I get this person is now looking for new beginnings, right? Not, I don't know, not new beginnings. They're looking off for something, but they're not starting anything, right? Now that everybody's worried about too good to be true type of energy, right? There's a bit of getting control, right? Grabbing the tiger by the tail. That's what the strength card is all about, right? The temperance is all about getting balance. You got the chariot. There is a pull, so that's why there's looking like somebody doesn't want any new beginnings. There's still a lot of phobias, a lot of fears, a lot of worry about unrequited love, especially with this too good to be true, right? Because people presented themselves as too good to be fucking true and then ended up what? Oh man. So I get the sense that there's two feminines looking at this masculine who's been left out in the cold, right? There's definitely some cycles and phases around this person. The materialistic one is looking to see what he does. They're looking to see if he's going to get back up again or what he's going to do. They're looking. Okay, so we got a Queen of Pentacles. We got somebody with a little bit of money, and they're waiting to see. Now they've broken him. They couldn't break her, but they broke him. And now they're waiting to see if he's going to come to them for money. Because now they've got some money. They got money in their pocket. They got money coming. Right? The Queen of Swords here is also watching him, right? She's watching him from a distance, kind of like a spying type of energy, right? You got the Page of Swords. It's like, I kind of like the way, I, excuse me. I feel like the Queen of Swords is like paying attention but not paying attention. Like she's just waiting to see what the outcome's going to be at the end. Because there's some phases that she's looking at, right? And this is the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing that she's the Queen of Swords was the one that was almost trapped in this stupid fucking game, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is the petty one who's waiting to see. She's like, what other way she could play this game, right? I love how we got 9-9 here. I didn't even notice that, right? You both got the Page of Swords here, right? So the Page of Swords, this side is watching them, and this side is like, I get the energy of trying not to watch them. They're trying to gain balance. They got a lot of anxiety about the situation. I feel like they're better off. Yeah. They're watching them to see what they're going to do. Meanwhile, they're still focusing mostly on their own 10 of coins, right? The Wheel of Fortune is getting ready to turn here, right? People who used to be on top are going to be on bottom. People who used to be on the bottom are going to be on top. There's about to be a bit of a flip-flop of energy going on, right? And then people are going to make moves to where they're passionate about. Like I said, they're both watching to see what movie he's going to make, right? He's getting ready to shoulder the burden of whatever situation he caused, right? We got 3 of Swords, 10 of Staves. I like this one, right? He's getting ready to shoulder the responsibility, deliver a cup to someone that he wants to come into union with, right? And start some shit on the 3D. I'm sorry, I got 2 of Swords, 8 of Coins, 6 of Cups. And I was just like, all right, someone's like trying to see how to make a decision. They're working on skills, right? And they're working on getting over the past. But then you got this reversed Emperor. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this reversed Emperor. Whoever this is, they're still planning on playing fucking games. They're still planning on playing games, right? They're refusing to really make a decision that they are going to try to move on from the past towards the future, right? They're messing around with a very strong soul connection here. They're putting in the energy to try to focus on this 2 of Cups connections, but this 3 of Cups is still there. It's causing a third party situation, 55 right here. Causing conflicts, causing... This person is self-imprisoned. It says self-imprisoned by the Queen of Staves, right? Like, this Emperor, it's just, I guess he can't control himself. He's not going to give up opportunities, right? They're an opportunist. And they're trying to figure out how to sneak away while still maintaining this connection. You wonder why people are freaking paranoid about shit, and then there it is. This person just thinks if you would look at it from a different perspective, right, they could manifest their Nine of Cups, right? They're toying with a very powerful connection here, right? Six of Swords reversed, right? This person, they didn't learn shit. This person didn't learn shit, right? They're not planning on actually changing their behavior, right? I get the sense that this person, it's like they like toying with this conflict. Hierophant, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, they're toying with this conflict. They're toying with this Queen of Cups. There's the truth, though. She's the High Priestess, and there's about to be justice. She's super defensive. Yeah. Well, I don't blame you for being defensive. I'd be defensive, too, if I was in this situation. Alright. 22 minutes. I mean, you think somebody's going to be back, and this is what it is. Fate's playing out, right? Things are rolling on as they are meant to. Let's see. The snitches got anything to say? Remember, there's stages to emergence, right? See, I get this, a lot of passionate energy, right? There is this passionate energy that there's a Nine of Cups with this Empress, right? There's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of attraction. I think that's what caused a lot of the problem, though. That's what got everybody defensive, right? That's what it really boiled down to, you know. In this situationships where you have friends with benefits and stuff like that, if someone comes off as like the empress amongst the queens, then it causes all this defensive ass catty behavior. It's why it doesn't work. The Wheel of Fortune says that there's a hermit. The Wheel of Fortune's getting ready to turn. Someone who was in hermit mode's going to be able to come out of hermit mode and come towards you, right? They're about to have a big victory. Might not be anybody involved in the other spreads. Says don't worry about the other people here. Justice is coming for them, right? Justice is coming. They're going to be burdened. They're going to learn the grass wasn't greener on the other side. There's going to be massive towers from them. There's keep this. It says keep your defensive energy up, right? Because this person's going to be wanting a lot of attention, right? You were divinely guided through and out of this situation. This situationship. You were divinely guided through and out of this situationship. It opened up the possibility for you to meet the hermit. You might not be aware of this yet. There's a new beginning coming. A new beginning coming with the victorious King of Pentacles. Someone who's worked on and learned to control their shit, right? Got their house in order. They could have a son. Ace of Pentacles. Or they could be bad with words. They could struggle with words, right? With the Page of Swords. Page of Swords could also be like a stutter speech or like nervous talk, right? They could have suffered some abuse from a reverse Queen of Pentacles. They're escaping a feminine narcissist. They've learned they're getting control of that situation. Get the Emperor here too. It's going to be a very strong soul connection that's going to move very fast. Ten of Pentacles. I think that's enough. What? There's someone coming out of the woodworks here soon. Someone you're going to meet. Someone you might not even be aware of. I get someone who's not really attached too much to the other timeline, right? This person is a new beginning, where the other ones are reversed. There's no new beginning in the past timeline. All right. Remember that there's stages to this journey. Every part is about learning a lesson and changing, right? I love dragonflies, right? They go through different stages, right? They go from larva to like these little nymphs that run around in the water, right? To dragonflies. But there's stages of metamorphosis that have to happen, right? Keep communing with spirit, keep connecting and grounding and nurturing yourself, right? There's a lot of message about staying in areas where you, feel harmony, right? Where you guys get along, where you get together, where the music blends, right? I wouldn't worry about this person so much, right? I wouldn't stress this person, right? This person's got a lot of daddy issues. They had a lot of shit happen to them. They're going through their own painful dark night of the soul night. That's what it seems here. And they're dealing with having to live with unrequited love, but that is their own decision, right? That is their own decision. All right. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and trippy paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.